Ladies and gentlemen, Monday Night Raw was live in Madison Square Garden. And tonight, it was Rage in the Cage. CM Punk took on Seth Rollins, ladies and gentlemen, the main event of the show. And look here. You guys know how honest I am about Monday Night Raw. I'm not going to come up here and give you one of these reviews where I want to say the things that's going to get me some brownie points with WWE, because I know if I say it like this, they'll want to invite me to wherever the fuck. I'm not doing that. I'm not that kind of the person that's going to just say what everyone else says. So WWE would think I'm this great content creator, and then they'll plug my channel and they'll get more people watching me, but then I would have to keep kissing their asses to maintain it. I'm not doing that. So y'all can feel how y'all want about Monday Night Raw. I'm going to tell you how I feel. You all know I'm here to give it to you raw. Pause. That's how we do it right here in Alyx's world, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. In all honesty, this was the very definition of a mid show. The first half was almost non-existent. I did not care. I was just kind of here like, all right, when is this gonna pick up? Because I don't care about anything that's happening right now. And then the Io Sky segment with Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair came on. And then it got good. Because then we saw the masked luchador that everyone is assuming is Chad Gable. And you know what I say to that? Accusations! Accusations! That's what I say to that. You saw the proof. Chad Gable was standing right there with Kathy Kelly as the masked luchador was carried out. Accusations! Accusations! But y'all still gonna say, it's Chad Gable. I mean, guys, I know he stole Chad Gable's chant, but look here. Chad Gable goes, listen carefully, thank you. Okay? That guy went, gracias. See, a clear difference. When have you known Chad Gable to speak Spanish? Accusations. Get your minds right. Don't be throwing these accusations at my boy. Io Sky slapping Bianca and Rhea. Io Sky slapping Rhea and Bianca was one of the best parts of the entire night, honestly. That was great. They was arguing with themselves, pushing Io out the way. And Io's like, no, I'm the champion. Don't disrespect me. I'm here. Y'all not gonna overlook me. I'm the champ. But then what people are mostly talking about is, of course, the main event. CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Rage in the Cage, steel cage match. That ended with Roman Reigns jumping in there, dragging Seth Rollins out from the steel cage door, inadvertently giving him the win. So now Punk and Rollins are 1-1. We'll get back to that later. And then Roman proceeds to whoop some candy ass, whipping the asses of both Seth Rollins and CM Punk. Now you're wondering, why did he whip CM Punk's ass?
That wasn't Chad Gable. That was Mr. America Brother.
El Americano. I disagree. Mr. America was Hulk Hogan. We don't like Hulk Hogan. That, my friends, was El Americano. Big difference between Mr. America and El Americano. Again, accusations. Back to what I was talking about. So you're wondering, why did Roman Reigns go after CM Punk and not just Seth Rollins? Because Seth Rollins, he had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. And he did. He got his ass whooped. And Roman was about to curb stomp his ass through the steel steps. But then Adam Pearce was like, you can't do that here. Not on my show. Why? Because I said so. I'm the boss. Listen to me. Roman's like, this little bitch. This little bitch said I can't do anything. But then Roman saw Paul Heyman consoling CM Punk. Oh, no, Paul Heyman. You can't be cheating on Roman Reigns. See, that did it. It was one thing for Seth Rollins to do his thing, to cost Roman, of course, at the Royal Rumble, which was actually Punk that cost him. But regardless, it's one thing if Roman Reigns has to deal with Seth Rollins. But now he got Paul Heyman cheating on him. Oh, no, that's not going to work. So Roman Reigns jumped right into that ring and busted CM Punk in his ass. That was okay. We don't need to pause on that one. But he busted him up. Hit him with that spear and let Paul Heyman know, you mine. I own you. You don't cheat on me. This love triangle between Roman, Seth, and Punk, it's something else. So, in all seriousness, that ending was great. The best part of the entire show. I was left going, oh my God, a lot's happening right now. I love it. Again, I'm not too sure what kind of story they're going to tell with Paul Heyman and CM Punk, what this deal is, this favor that Paul owes or Roman owes to CM Punk. Which one of them ever owes to CM Punk? Whatever story that is, I'm still intrigued. But man, the way that they weaved Seth Rollins into this thing with Punk, Roman, and of course, whatever is going on between Seth and Punk, it's working out so far. It has my intrigue. That crowd went nuts for that ending. I went nuts for the ending because the ending was cray-cray. So I'm intrigued to see where they go with this. Clearly, this is going to be a triple threat. I figured it was going to be a triple threat when The Rock announced he was not wrestling. So, yeah, it's looking like whatever match was supposed to happen between Rock and Roman is probably going to be held off until, again, next year. And I'm just like, oh my God. How long are y'all going to hold this off? I want to see Rock and Roman now. We could have had it last year, but then the Cody Crybaby, we want Cody to be champion, Cody Crybabies, but now he's about to lose to John Cena. We could have had Rock and Roman already. But now we gotta keep waiting. Great. So what? Next year, and then it doesn't happen until the next year after that? Until Rock's like 60 years old. Anyways. Looks like we're going to get Roman, Seth, and Punk. Cool with me. Whatever story they're going to tell, looking forward to it. Should be a fire match. I really wanted Rock and Roman, though. Like, can we just get Rock and Roman? Just get it out the way. Just do it. Dag nabbit, they're probably going to tease it the Raw after WrestleMania. We'll probably get it then. But NC999, don't say that, Ultra Shadow. Ultra Shadow up here saying it will never happen. Hey, we don't say never on this channel, sir. We never thought John Cena would turn heel. Where are we now? Okay, Rock and Roman is going to happen. Kinda wish it would have happened this year. But Rock had some obligations that he had to fulfill, so that probably got scrapped. We'll see where it goes. It'll probably be what, WrestleMania 60? Nah, it's not going to be WrestleMania 60. We'll see where that one goes. Outside of those things I talked about, the rest of Raw was a blur. I don't remember a single goddamn thing about the rest of the show. It really was just a sludge to get through. Them first few hours, the first hour at least, because this felt like a 3-hour show. Is actually, 2.5? So, the first hour and a half was just kind of like, you know what I mean? But then, again, once we got to Gracias! And then, of course, Io, Rhea, and Bianca, then it picked up, then the steel cage match happened, and then it ended great. But I guess we'll talk about the rest of the show. We'll talk about what else happened that no one gives a damn about, because I am a fair and impartial wrestling reviewer. So let's go ahead and get to this Raw review. Once again, thank you all for joining me. You could be anywhere else here in the YouTube space or here on the web, the interwebs. You chose to be here with me, and I'm grateful for that. So if this is the first time you're watching me, do me a solid favor. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. Wow, your edit help expand the brand by doing the following things. Join the membership. Click that join button and get the opportunity to request a video of your choosing, whether it's a live reaction, a hot topic, or a review, past, present, or future. Also, don't forget to give thanks. Hit that super thanks if you would like to donate after the fact. You can. Also, like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, just Alyx Central. Give me a follow on Instagram, give me a follow on Spotify, give me a follow on Cameo, give me a follow on Threads. Follow us on Discord, follow me on Blue Sky, where the skies are clearer. And give me a follow on TikTok, for I am the tickest of the talkest. Donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cashapp, Venmo, and yes, Super Chats are officially on you. Can donate at any point in time during the broadcast to get your thoughts played live on the air. Email me at justalyxsworld@gmail.com for business inquiries, just to say hi. Get yourself a t-shirt today at Pro Wrestling Tees and Teespring. Are you a Just Alyx guy? Join the club. Get you an I'm a Just Alyx guy t-shirt. Hot out the press! Also get you an old school Deluxe t-shirt. Get you a new school Alyx as well t-shirt. And many, many more t-shirt designs coming your way. So stay tuned. Join the cause. Expand the brand today right here in Alyx's world. Thank you to the lovely people over at SeatGeek Nation for sponsoring this lovely broadcast. If you are somebody looking for affordable tickets, whether it's concert tickets, whether it's wrestling tickets, whether it's basketball tickets, whether it's any kind of event tickets, trust me, you don't want Ticketmaster. You don't want StubHub. What you want is SeatGeek. Why? Because they offer you the best prices for the best deals. Also, if you use my promo code, JustAlyx, you get $20. I said $20 off any ticket purchase. So if that's something you're interested in, how's about we get a quick word from our sponsors before we get to some shout-outs. Today's video is sponsored by SeatGeek. If you're a wrestling fan looking for access to great seats for any wrestling event near you, then you want to use this app. With over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek stands as the unrivaled #1 ticketing app in the market today. SeatGeek constantly delivers incredible deals on ticket prices. When you're exploring the app, keep an eye out for the special green dots that mark the best deals. What's even better is that every ticket you purchase is backed by SeatGeek's buyer guarantee, with the option to return your tickets and even swap them before the events. So here's an exclusive for you. If you click the link down below and use the promo code JustAlyx, you can get $20 off your first purchase. Yes, $20 off any ticket that you purchase using the promo code JustAlyx. This is a sweet deal that you could use literally right now. So don't wait. Click the link, download the app, and join the SeatGeek family today. Thank you all so much for joining me. Once again, share love to the Mod Squad. Ultra! Shine 97 5-star hire, Elias Ademi. New Japan Pro Wrestling. Khalil does everything. Highway Dylan Danger. The Mod Father, Teflon Don. Zeno Enigma. And of course, Big MGM, because they help keep this a safe space for wrestling fans like you and like us. Please be sure you like the video. The more you like the video, the more opportunities I will be given to be recommended here on YouTube. So help boost that algorithm by hitting that like button. Ladies and gentlemen, I am currently a little bit over 48,000 subscribers. I want to hit 50K. 50K by WrestleMania next month. By my trajectory, if I keep up this momentum, I can hit it. I can hit 50K by WrestleMania in April, but I need your help. I need your help. Keep sharing, keep liking, keep commenting, keep interacting, keep pushing this out through the algorithm and help Big Boy hit his 50K. Took me how many years? 15, 16, whatever, almost 15 years to hit 50K on YouTube. Slow burner. Better late than never. So help a brother out. You know what you gotta do. Hit all the buttons. Once again, super chats are on. Well, they're supposed to be on. 1 second. They're paused. Now they're on. Shout outs. Who we got here in the live chat? I see JJ. Who let the dogs out? Who? Good to have you here. JJ Bulldog. Sergio. Ooh. How I say this last name? I'm not even going to try. I already know I'm going to butcher it. Sergio C. Good to have you here, sir. Batman Fan 88. Trey Lasardo. Richard Kelsey. Is it Kelsey? Kelsey. Richard Kelsey. Good to have you here, sir. YouTube members. Ben James. You've been on here for a minute. I remember Alyx without braids. You mean Deluxe Man? You remember Deluxe Man. Darcy Chatham. Good to have you here. The Beat Jr. YouTube members are in his house. Good to have all of you here. Joseph Winters. Former Super Chat champion. Debit. Money. Debit Money Adams. Sean Swaby. Baby. Sean Swaby in his house. Aaron Teagle. Your Goatness. Miss Lauren Biggs. By the way, Miss Goatness, I heard that you unfortunately lost the mid-card title tonight to Steven Sandrich. I believe, Miss Biggs, that you should advance to a much more bigger title. Why are you going for a mid-card title? You can't be your goatness. You can't be the GOAT going for the mid-card title. Lauren Biggs, I offer you this. Will you compete? Will you compete for the World Super Chat Championship? Are you able? Are you able to take that next step in your career of the YouTube Super Chat itch Federation and go for the next level? We shall see at WrestleMania. I don't even think she's going to compete. She's probably going to be like, nah, I'm alright. Did all that for nothing. Nails Wrestle Talk. Actually, no. Lauren said, one day I will be undisputed world championess. Alright. We gonna see. We gonna see. Let me see here. Watch WrestleMania 50 be Rock versus Roman. They better not make us wait that long. I'll be pissed. Making us wait that long for a match. You watch your goddamn mind. Shadow Star. Joe Arredondo. And last one's gonna go to T-Man CEO. Yeet! Alright, if I don't say your name, please don't be offended. It's not because I hate you. There's a lot of people in this chat, and there's a lot to get to. So thank y'all for being here. Once again, like the video. Get them likes up. Help me get to 50K by WrestleMania. The goal is 50,000 subscribers by WrestleMania. I think we can do it. I knows we can do it. I believes. I believe the children are future. Sorry. I believes we can do it. Like how I did that. It's play on words. Anyways, Monday Night Raw. Let's get to it. This episode of Monday Night Raw was live in New York. And of course, as soon as I changed screens, look who just showed up. Your Super Chat champion, Corp CA, Corporate Clyde. Get your ones in the air and acknowledge him. Now, onto the review. Tonight's episode was live in Madison Square Garden, so they gave us different numbers throughout the night. Michael Cole said it was 20K. Cody Rhodes said it was a little bit over 17,000. WrestleTick says it's 18,000. So I have no idea what the actual number is. Whether it's 17,000, 18,000, or 20,000, that's a lot of people in Madison Square Garden. Y'all let me know what you think the number is. I don't think any of us care. It was a lot of people. So I'm going to speed run the first half of this show because I didn't give a rat's ass. Main Event Jey Uso, yeet, whipped that ass. He beat Grayson Waller. And then Gunther, came out and choked his ass out again. Because that's what he do. That's what he do. And then Logan Paul, humble. I suck, but I'm still humble. And yet I still suck. How am I humble when I suck so much, but I act so humble? You can suck these nuts. Humble. Sorry. That's not how the song goes, right? I had to learn the actual lyrics. Anyways, Logan Paul came out and he saw Andrew Schwartz. I remember him. He did that podcast with Charlemagne the God. I have a lot I want to say. This ain't the podcast for it. It's not the podcast for it. Andrew Schwartz was in the arena. Logan Paul was like, "What up, bitch?" Andrew Schwartz was like, "What up, little bitch?" And he's like, "Who you here to see?" Logan Paul asks Andrew, "Who you here to see?" Andrew said, "Not you, you little bitch." Logan is just like, you asshole. And so Logan grabbed him and basically dragged him inside the ring. And then AJ Styles came out and made the save. AJ says, "Where you going? You gonna walk away? You gonna run away? You ain't no man." And that was basically it. AJ made the save and Logan Paul walked away. So we're doing Logan Paul and AJ Styles. Hooray. Hooray. Okay. After that, I think was Latino World Order. Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio taking on the New Day Tornado Tag Match. We saw the appearance of El Americano, who showed up at the end of the match and went, "Gracias!" Again, people think it's Chad Gable. Guys, Chad Gable doesn't speak he doesn't speak Spanish. He doesn't speak Spanish. He speaks English. He's an American. All the way through. And you know how these people in America goes. They don't select different languages. These Americans don't like different languages. So if he was to speak Spanish, it would offend him. Yeah. So it's not Chad Gable, goddammit. I know. Because I got sources. But he came out, did a Hurricane Rana. When have you known Chad Gable to do a Hurricane Rana? Yeah, exactly. So Chad's supposed clone, who kind of looks like him in stature, and stole his taunt, wearing a mask, interfered, cost Rey Mysterio and the others his match, and the New Day won. The New Day continues to get that heat. I have a feeling that they're going to be tag team champs at WrestleMania. Good! But yes, LWO lost to El Americano. I'm just saying. And then Dominic Mysterio comes on screen and says, "Hey, Finn, I got you an IC title match next week. You gon' lose, boy. You gon' lose." That was basically it. I didn't care. Because that was what it is. Alright, so from this point forward. Actually, no. Is this when Cody Rhodes came out? Yeah, Cody Rhodes came out and had a similar promo, but different than how SmackDown was. His SmackDown one was amazing. This one was just kind of there. But he did announce that John Cena will be on Raw next week. So, we're going to get heel John Cena for the first time next week. In Belgium. Wait, where is it? I don't think it's in Belgium. Where is it at? Wherever they're going to be next week. I don't know why I said Belgium. Is that? Y'all let me know when it's going to be. Yeah, it is Belgium. I said it right. All right. Look at me. So in Belgium next week. And it's going to be, I think they said 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern. Interesting. So I'll be up here earlier on in the day that means I get to go out for the night. Where? I have no idea. We'll figure it out. I get my Monday night to myself. Bayley versus Raquel Rodriguez. I don't give a fuck. Earphone users, beware. I should have prepared y'all for that. I hurt my own ears when I did that. I'm sorry. Bayley and Raquel Rodriguez. I love them both. I think Bayley's a legend. Raquel has completely improved, and I'm actually more of a fan of her real personality than her on-screen character. So I love them both. But I'm serious. I don't give a fuck about this match. I didn't give a fuck. Bayley got 3-manned, and it was 3-on-1. Wow. Pause. And they helped Raquel beat Bayley, so Raquel will fight Lara Valkyria for the IC title. I don't give a fuck. I don't care at all. Yeah, the women's division outside of the women's world title pictures, I got no interest in at all. I just don't. And Chelsea Green, I love Chelsea Green, but that's the problem, where it's like only a few women matter and the rest of them don't. And NXT's women's division like completely outclasses all of them. I'm just saying. And so here we go. Kathy Kelly is backstage, and she's interviewing Chad Gable. And here she goes making accusations. She goes, so clearly that was you inside the mask. Like, bitch, how do you know? Like, what do you know? Does it look like Chad Gable wears a mask? Accusations. So she's like, clearly that was you. And Chad's like, it wasn't me. And I'm like, exactly. Clearly it was El Americano. But she's like pushing the issue and getting in his face. And Chad's like, well, why didn't security go get him? Don't get mad at me for security being garbage. And Kathy's like, she's getting on my nerves now because she keeps pushing the issue. But luckily, if she just took a step back for 10 seconds, she would have realized sooner than she did that El Americano was being carried out by the officials, by security. And she sat there looking stupid. And Chad's just like, what else you got to say? What else you got to say? Got anything else smart? Kathy? Yeah, nothing. Kathy stood there looking like a deer in the headlights, like, what? Over here putting accusations on Chad Gable. I told y'all, Chad Gable doesn't wear a mask. Dagnabbit. Io Sky comes out, your new women's world champion, gets inside the ring, gets a you deserve it chant, because she does. Bianca Belair comes out. She's like, oh my God, I'm going through a lot, Io, but I can't wait to fight you at WrestleMania. And then she starts talking mess about Rhea. About how Rhea hating on her. And then Rhea runs out there and says, hold on, bitch. Hold the fuck up. Why the fuck was you out there last week? I would still be champion if you didn't get up in my business. Like, you should be concerned with your own business. Between Naomi and Jade. I said, ooh. She went there. And then Bianca said, bitch, you just mad that you can't beat Io Sky. And Bianca's like, I beat Io Sky. A lot of people have beaten Io Sky. You can't beat Io Sky. And Rhea said, okay, bitch. Okay, hold on for a minute. You need to go there. Now, you went a little too far. I was just messing around. Ain't my fault you ain't got no friends. Because clearly anybody you hang out with betrays you or turns on you. And then all of a sudden, now they get in each other's faces. And Io's like, hey, I'm the champion. Hi, remember me? Io Sky, I'm the champion. Both of them shoved Io's face. Rhea did it, and then Bianca did it. I said, Io, if you don't get your ass in there, make them respect you. Io pushed them apart, said, bah! knocked Rhea Ripley's ass down. They turned and said, bah! And I'm tripping, I'm sliding, and I'm biting to the back like, bah! Must have done that beat, bro. Knocked both their asses out. Bianca so did better. But Rhea was just like, I know the fuck you didn't slap me. And Io said, I'm the champion, goddammit. You go respect me. That was great. That was great when Io completely went Kendrick Lamar on the asses. And I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm flying to the back like, pop. Must have done that beat, bro. That's what they get for disrespecting her. Someone said Io is 5-0. Oh my god, she has 5 wins over Rhea Ripley? That's not true. Is that true? Rhea has lost to Io Sky 5 times? Damn. Jesus Christ. I'd be pissed off too. I'd be pissed off. I'd be like, hey, what kind of shit is this? So after that is the main event. We saw some people from NXT there for the event tomorrow, Roadblock. We will be here live tomorrow to review that. But yeah, main event, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Rage in the Cage. Match was great. They were made of Teflon, apparently. They couldn't pin one another. How many GTSs did I see? 10,000. How many go to sleeps and curb stomp counters I've seen? 10,000. They hit each other with everything. No blood, by the way. Didn't need it, but still no blood. They were basically kicking out of each other's finishers. They couldn't pin one another. And essentially what happened was Seth Rollins was pushed near the door, the cage door. He hit a super curb stomp on CM Punk. And then Roman Reigns came and drug Seth Rollins' ass out and said, look here, bitch. I still remember what you did to me. You thought that you was just gonna get away? You thought that you was just gonna do what you want to me? I don't give a damn what you thought. But Roman pulled Seth Rollins out of the cage, and he inadvertently gave Seth Rollins the win. So now CM Punk and Seth Rollins are 1-1. But Roman proceeds to whoop Seth's candy ass. Spear. Curb stomp. Yes, Roman did a curb stomp on Seth Rollins. He went to go do another one on the steel steps, talking shit while doing it. The officials come out and said, no, Roman, don't do it, Roman. No. OTC's like, who the fuck are these bitches? Y'all think y'all can stop me? He was about to blow through all of them. But then he saw it. He saw Paul Heyman cheating. He saw him cheating with CM Punk. You're supposed to love me, Paul. You come home with me, Paul. Paul's consoling CM Punk inside the ring. And then Roman proceeds to get inside and beat the piss out of Punk for cheating. At the same time, though, I'm like, Paul was the one that initiated it. Paul was the one that was kissing on Punk. Punk was just kind of there. Why are you punishing the man that didn't initiate it? Get your girl. Get your girl, Roman. Get your wife. Sorry. That came out. Anyways, Roman proceeds to beat up CM Punk. And then that was it. Essentially, he laid out both their asses, and they're building to a match between Punk, Roman, and Seth. Whatever's going on with this deal that Punk has with Heyman and or Roman, who knows? I'm interested. You have my attention. But yes, Roman Reigns is back. The OTC, acknowledge him. That's a huge match, by the way. Punk, Roman, and Seth. Ooh. So, easily the best thing about this show was like the last hour. The last hour, including the, the Clearo segment, and then an Americano, and then, of course, Io Sky, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, and then the main event. The first half of the show was Dookie. Dookie, what's that smell? Yeah, that's what the first half of the show was. But yes, that was Raw. As I said before, I didn't have much to say about this episode because it really wasn't all that like, oh my god, groundbreaking. But I love the main event. That was great. So, y'all now have the floor. Y'all can talk to me. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me. How y'all feel about Monday Night Raw? What's your grades? What's your score? Scores. Darcy Cham asks, do you think the triple threat will main event night 1? I think night 1's main event will be Jey Uso versus Gunther. As it should be. It'll be a big moment for Jey Uso. I would think. That's what I think is going to happen. Night 2 will be John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. Clearly. Shadowstar gives the show a 7 out of 10. Mark 5 gives it a 7 out of 10. Joseph Winters gives it a 7 out of 10. Corpsier says, acknowledge him and acknowledge me. Corpsier is your Super Chat champion. Let's see. Joe Arredondo gives it an 8 out of 10. Okay. Catanation Studios. Great show. Super hyped for Roman versus Punk versus Seth. Alright. Not bad. Andre Benson. Main event of Raw is a 10 out of 10. The rest of the show is a 6.5. So what is that? Averaging 7.5? A&B Convos, Wrestling Edition, the premier reaction channel here in the wrestling YouTube space. They said Raw had its moments, but that ending, hit that like button. Becky gives it a 10, I give it an 8, so on average it's a 9 for A&B Convos. Because it averages out to a 9. See what I did there? Shadowstar, also nothing new on the wrestling news side either. Probably after Mania. Yeah, I think it's just coasting until WrestleMania now. Because WrestleMania is literally in like a month. A month is some change. It's not that far off. So we don't, honestly, fill up the card and just build to it. That's all I gotta do. Lauren Biggs says A&B Combos is the GOATs. They are the GOATs of wrestling reaction. I'm the GOAT of wrestling reviews. Let's see, Mr. North America. It's not Mr. America, it's Mr. North America. That's funny. What's he doing in the Netflix zone? The Netflix zone. YT Americans don't like learning other languages other than English. Just saying. Yes, Raw will be live next week at 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern. So don't miss that. A&B Combos. Yeah, but coasting ain't hit. I agree, it ain't it. They gotta be Fatu, all gas, no break. Fatu, all gas, no brakes. Let's see, Lauren Biggs says, no, just Alyx, you're Alyx the Great. And you're the goatness, Lauren Biggs. Yo, Lauren, come after these titles, man. Come after one of the titles. Go after the one, at least the international title on Saturday. I understand you want to stay far away from the world title, because Corpsier is here. But go after the international title. I think you can win that. And yes, Corpsier will be defending his belt the SmackDown before the weekend of WrestleMania. We'll see, Corpsier. We'll see. Sean Swaby, the World Heavyweight Championship should main event night 1. But something tells me it's going to be Punk, Seth, and Roman. Probably Punk, Seth, and Roman. But why is Dakota Kai taking on Ivy Nile again? I have no idea. Like, I'm at the point now where it's like, look, can y'all just have Dakota win a belt, or if not, just take her off TV? Because that's some bull. Do I think we're still going to get Rock versus Roman? I guess next year. We're not getting it this year. For some reason. I don't know why. Just read more of your comments here. It was so quiet in that Bayley Raquel match. You can hear Trips in the back talking. Bad, man. Bad. Lauren Biggs is staking her claim at the world title. Miss Lauren Biggs, if you can take these titles, take them. Officially become your goatness. Officially become your goatness. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and get out of here. So, thank y'all so much for being here for Monday Night Raw. Again, I didn't have much to say about the show because it was whatever. But give me your thoughts down below and do all the YouTube things. I will be back tomorrow night for NXT Roadblock live here on YouTube. So be there for that. Do all the YouTube things. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cashapp, and Venmo. Love you all. Take care of yourselves. I'll catch you guys next time right here in Alyx's world. The place that is, was, and forever will be a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I'm out. Peace. When you're when you're